welcome to my TBC cooking guide. In this guide I will show you where you can learn TBC cooking, what you have to craft, and what materials you can actually bring from Classic to level your TBC cooking. Horde and Alliance both get the TBC cooking book in Hellfire. Alliance will have to go to Underhold, and in this house you will find the chef, and the chef is also the one selling the cooking book. Horde will have to go to Thrallmore, and in this house you will also find a chef who is selling the book. Alright, so we're now ready to level our cooking. But in Classic there is actually a cooking recipe that is going to be extremely useful when we have to speed level our cooking. So you can head to Silifus, and if you're 275 cooking, then you can talk to this innkeeper and accept the quest. The quest will tell you to go to this area in Silifus. Hand in the quest, and the follow-up will tell you to get back to the same innkeeper. Hand in that quest, and now you will actually learn a new cooking recipe. In Burning Crusade there is also a level 300 cooking recipe. Alliance can buy this recipe in Underhold at the innkeeper. Horde can buy it in Thrallmore at this location from this window. Alright, so we now have two options. We can either craft something with the sandworm meat or the Ravager flesh. And the Ravager flesh is collected from Ravagers all over Hellfire. You can use both recipes to level to 335, and the Ravager flesh can actually be used all the way to like 340, but I don't recommend you do this because at 335 we can actually get some new recipes. And by the way, you don't need to bring both materials. Either you bring 60 sandworm meat or 45 Ravager flesh, and that way you should hit level 335 cooking. So back to the cooking recipe at 335. You can buy this in Blade Edge Mountains, and here there's a night elf that is selling two cooking recipes. It doesn't really matter what you actually get, because both of them will take you to 375. There's also an Alliance specific vendor in Blade Edge Mountains, and this NPC is selling both recipes. Alright, so we now have two options. We can collect raptor ribs and serpent flesh. Both meat types are actually collected in Blade Edge Mountains in this area. The serpent flesh is collected from the scale wing serpents, and the raptor ribs from the fellsworn daggermores. In order to hit max level cooking, you'll need to bring 70 to 80 ribs of flesh. It doesn't really matter what kind of meat that you bring, because both of them will take us to max level. But I prefer to bring serpent flesh, because this food buff is really good for casters, and this also means that you might be able to resell it and maybe even make a profit. I hope you found my cooking guide helpful. If you would like to see more TBC Profession guides or other TBC guides, make sure to check out my channel. As always, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.